Yeah, what's going on? Ed Shaw Graphics back in the building. Thanks for stopping in to check me out. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that red and green button on the right hand side, right hand lower side. If you like my channel, don't be afraid to hit that like button. Right now, we're about to go over the screen printing technique, the proper way to print t-shirts, at least the way I go about doing it. So right now, I'm working on a one color print, small order, of course, all white t-shirts. So usually when I'm working with white t-shirts, the print comes out a lot easier. Don't have to use a whole lot of ink. Usually one coat to do it. So let's get started. First thing you want to do, add on your tack. Oh, by the way, the stuff that I use is called hot stuff. So you probably get a can of this for about $7 to $8 at your local screen print supply shop. And as far as the shirts, I usually grab the shirts, open them up just like that at the bottom. Make sure it's facing the front, of course. So I will open it up just like that, shake it a little bit, make sure it's open all the way. Let's go ahead and slide the shirts on. You want to properly slide it all the way on. As far as you can get it, just like that. Make sure that the shoulders is all the way up to the front, just like that. And then according to where your design lands would determine how far back you want to slide your shirt, because that determines the position of your design. And usually I would want my design about maybe 3 or 4 fingers away from the collar, of course. So I'd say about that far, somewhere right around here. Also make sure the shirt is centered. So with the white shirts, I usually can see my guidelines. But with dark color shirts, then I will have to just go by the guideline, which is right there. And that helps me find the center. Of course, I want to make sure that my shoulders at the end of the board is even on both sides. Make sure I have this, if I have this much space on this side, I should have the same amount of space on this side, just like that. So that part is very important, because if I just put it on there crooked or any kind of way, then when I print, the print is gonna come out crooked also. So it's very important to slide your shirts on properly and make sure it's on there nice and straight and centered. Next, I'll go ahead and stick my shirt on the board just like that. So that spray helps my t-shirt stick to the board. That way when I print, I press down, I print, then I lift my screen up. I don't have to worry about my shirt sticking to the screen. If you notice, I have a strip of wood right here, which is about, I'd say 1/8 of an inch thick. So that helps me create an off contact. In case you don't know what an off contact is, an off contact would be the spacing in between the screen and the t-shirt. So I'm gonna bring my camera down. As you can see, I created a space in between my screen and my shirt. That prevents any smudging around the design. So when I print with my squeegee, I go across just like that. As soon as the screen touches the shirt, it pops back up. It pops back up right away. So that prevents any type of smudging or smearing on the design. So off contact is very important. Next, when I get ready to print, what I want to do is I want to lift my screen up maybe about 1 inch off the shirt. I take my squeegee, and what I want to do is I want to coat my screen lightly. So just go across just like that. And then once I have my screen coated, then I can bring my screen down. And then I press down firmly. Just go across just like that. And sometimes I might want to do it twice just to catch all the ink. And as you can see, my screen pops back up right away as soon as I get done printing. And then I just lift my screen up. Ta-da. A nice crisp print. Now normally if I was working with white ink on dark colored shirts, I would use probably about 2, possibly 3. Usually I use a good 3 coats of ink to make sure that the ink is nice and bright. But this time I'm using dark colored ink on white shirts, and usually when I do that, it usually take only maybe about 1 coat. So once I print, well, since I'm going with 1 coat, I can go ahead, pull my shirt up. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to slide my shirts all the way off the board and then place it back on the board. Maybe fold it. Well, I really don't even have to do that. I can just lay it back up there just like this. But I usually put like a little folding, just like that. Now the whole purpose of me putting it like that is because it creates space in between the t-shirt and my board. And so when I bring my heat flash dryer around just like that, as soon as the heat gets into the shirt, it also goes up under the shirt as well, and it circulates. And that's how the ink becomes all the way cured through the material. So that's very important when it comes to curing the ink. You gotta have like a little space in between the material and the board. If you don't do this, what'll happen is the ink won't cure properly because the heat will not be able to circulate. Oh, and by the way, it normally takes about 25 seconds for the heat to cure the shirt, and that's pretty much it. And there you have it. Last thing you want to do is you want to test your print to make sure that the print is on. And by doing this, you can easily just take it and stretch it just like that. And as you can see, you see no cracking or anything. So that means the heat is probably cured the ink. Yeah, so that's my proper way of printing the t-shirts, making sure that the print comes out well, and making sure that the heat circulates through the ink and through the shirts, the material. Hey, y'all feeling my channel? Go ahead, hit that red green button. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget my 3-day class. Anybody that's local or out of town want to come on down to Earshaw Graphics right here in College Park, South Atlanta, Georgia. Do what it do. All right, now, Earshaw Graphics.